Hi, I'm Michael Miarecki. Thank you for joining us on World of Watches Television, and I'm very excited today to have Mr. Nisso Barokas with us. Mr. Barokas is the Senior Vice President of Swiss Watch International and head of all production and design for 7 different brands. That sounds like an enormous amount of weight on your shoulders.
Well, I'm lucky enough to do what I like. I'm using my passion as inspiration for myself, and I just love designs.
How does somebody do what you do? What's the life story that ends up encapsulating to be able to translate something like this to come out in production?
Well, I do, like you see in other families that you have the doctor in the family. For example,
Right.
The father is a doctor, and then you see the kids is becoming doctors also. My family was always in the fashion business, not necessarily in the luxury watches or jewelry, but they were in textile, designing textiles and producing textiles, and eventually later on some clothing lines. So I was always around fashion, and I was always around creations of, I was always a curious boy. So I was always worked in places that my father used to take me, if it's factories of fashion, and it's all started from there, I guess.
So it was in fashion, it was textile, it was all about the business of making people feel good when they put something on.
Yeah, I truly believe that fashion is a gift for us. I truly believe that fashion is, it's a way to express yourself.
Sure.
Individually, and I really always say to everybody that even when you wear casual, you can be fashionable.
So oftentimes we see on the front of the watch it'll say Swiss or Swiss made.
Yes.
And I know it's a very specific set of conditions in order for the Swiss Horological Federation to say this is Swiss made, which is something we can be very proud of with Swiss Legend. Explain to me what the difference is between those two and how we can put that on the front of the watches.
Well, there are different, not only Swiss and Swiss made on the dial. So there are some people write Swiss movement, some people write only Swiss, some people I saw some cases say design in Swiss. So people people are trying to stretch and use the Swiss word. But in short, for a watch to be a Swiss made, the watch have to have right now in 2016 a movement that is fully Swiss made. That's number one. Number two, the watch have to be assembled, certified, and tested in Switzerland fully. So all the watches that we in Swiss Legend doing and manufacturing in Switzerland, some of the watches also have parts that we are doing in Switzerland.
All the Swiss Legend watches have Swiss movements in them, but all of your new designs going forward are all entirely Swiss made as well, correct?
Yes. So from the day I joined the company, that it's approximately a year and a half ago, even though we can talk about it, I was designing for Swiss Legend, and I did some of the designs of the most legendary styles in Swiss Legend. But all the styles that I worked on from the day I joined the company officially are all Swiss made, fully Swiss made.